Hello again, YouTube. We in the Dealing with People series. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subjects channel. Listen, as y'all can see, and I'm sure a lot of you done experienced this, we talking about people who are always trying to debate but can't prove any points. We're talking about dealing with people who are always trying to debate. Like I had to tell somebody on YouTube, and I even made a short about it. A lot of y'all will try to argue that Dookie, aka what a lot of you call SHIT, smells good. Yeah, it is. See, you just hating on the smell of Dookie. You a hater. You hating on the smell of Dookie. You know, you're the only person that think Dookie stink. Then you'll come and convince them that it stink, and they'll still be arguing. Well, technically, the studies say that the smell of Dookie is actually good for you. What studies? This is how people is nowadays. So a lot of times there's people, like when you're dealing with these people that always want to debate, this is why you don't talk about no subject that you don't know the truth and the reality about. And then once you completely express that, when you're dealing with these people who are always trying to debate, just be like, hey, man, let's just agree to disagree. Because like I said, these people will continue like that. You still got people trying to convince people that there is no God. You still got people trying to convince that the earth somehow formed itself. These people will argue about anything at length, including what they don't know what they're talking about. And I know. If they think they got more than you, if they think they're doing better in life than you, they could literally not know what they're talking about and to still try to argue with you and convince you to think like them. This is how naive people is. This is why don't get into these people like that. Make these people earn your trust. Make these people earn your time. Make these people earn your conversation. Because I'm telling you, they could not even know what you got. You could have like $10 million or something in the bank. If you don't dress like it and they think they got more than you, you can't really talk to these type of people because they're going to always try to debate. And another thing they do, this is the only reason why they taken up, to be honest with you, Kevin Samuels made a lot of good points. But this is one of the reasons why they was taken up for him. Because he was successful. Just Pearly, million subs. People taking up for her because she appears to be successful, even though she's a grifter. Anton Daniels, people taking up for him. Clearly in the wrong. If you listen to him, the fact of the matter is that he don't like black people like that. He only used them. He's no better than Pearly. He just black. He just looked like us. You know? So... and that's why he was taken up for. But people will continue to argue like they still trying to argue with me about Anton Daniels. This is, I'm telling you, man, these people will literally argue that Dookie smells good. See, you being a hater. Like, let's say Anton came out with a video and was like, the smell of Dookie is actually nice. People will literally try to argue with you if you went on there and said it stank. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all know Dookie stank. You see, you being a hater. Like you being a hater, you just trying to disagree with Anton. Just Pearly could eat Dookie on her video. And y'all would give her 1 million views, and y'all would be trying to do it too. That's how goofy people is now. And that's how you know, if they getting on my nerve, imagine how the Most High feels. It's over. It's a wrap. This finna be all over, man. There's no way the Most High finna put up with this garbage from these people for another 100 years. Or the devil. He ain't gonna put up with the devil. All the devil do is beg the Most High to do stuff to his people so his people would get mad at him. That's all. Like, this, it's over, man. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, we don't know when, but it's a wrap, man. There's no way the Most High gonna continue to hear about people and know what people is doing and not judge the whole world. It's a wrap. But this is how debaters are. I've never lost a debate, but these people will keep arguing after you done proved them wrong. So when they do that, dealing with them, hey man, let's just agree to disagree. Y'all at work, be like, look, let's just do the job. And by the way, do not talk about politics. Don't be in there talking about Trump with these liberals, these brainwashed people. All they're gonna do is try to get you in trouble. Do not talk about politics at work. Do not talk about religion at work. Those are not your friends. Anybody that's just sitting there trying to debate you at length and you done already proved your point, that's an enemy. What are they really trying to accomplish? Because all that's going to happen is they're going to start disrespecting you. It always happens. I know, I've been in a lot of debates. When people can't prove their points, they're going to disrespect you. So just end it. Once you prove your point, and I would advise, when they start talking about Trump and all this politics and religion, and now throw dating in there too, don't be at work talking about you red pill, you believe that man was put here to, don't be at work talking that stuff. Just do your job, get what you there for, money, benefits, whatever, and go home. That was not your friends. How many people got to find out the hard way that the people you work with is just coworkers? How many times do you have to leave a job and stop hearing from them and all the other stuff that happens with coworkers? Those are not your friends. I know this now. Like, I had to learn this. It took many years. But I understand this now. And I still, if the world keeps spinning and, them peoples just stop being bored and figure out something to do instead of trying to control other people and stuff like that, I'm probably going to work like another 20, 25 years. So not for nobody else, but still, even if it's your business, you got to watch what you're saying to these people. Don't even talk to them about this stuff. Because, like I said, they'll try to convince you that Dookie smells good. Ish. I ain't gonna say the word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. See, well, you just being a hater. You don't like the smell of Dookie. That's all that do you. This is how people is. You don't believe it? How are people still arguing that the earth is flat? With gravity, with airplanes, with all, how people still arguing this point? That's what I'm talking about. With the outer space galaxy. How could anything be floating outer space or even in space and be flat? But they argue this point and they never gonna stop. So when you're dealing with people who debate all the time, after you prove your point, let's just agree to disagree. If they keep talking, don't even respond. They'll get it eventually. Don't even respond. Just go do something else. If it's a break room at work, go eat somewhere else. Go eat in your car. These people are evil. Most of them can't even be your friends. They're too selfish. That's why y'all keep getting y'all feelings hurt, because y'all don't understand how people really are. This divide on YouTube ain't gonna never end, because it's gonna always be some clown taking up for the clowns. So all we could do really, don't watch their videos like that. Keep roasting them. If you go in their live, don't hit like, don't hit dislike. Don't do it, because then you're going to cause their viewpoint to be heard by other people. And then they're going to confuse other people. They're going to have black people thinking that it's perfectly fine to be supportive of white supremacists. It's not. And y'all know my videos. I've said it myself. I can say what I want about slavery. I'm black. But when you start talking down on it, you and anybody that's got your back taken up for you is in the wrong. It's true. I'm going to show you what's true. Slavery wasn't like we think. It was much worse. But the slave ship thing, everybody wasn't brought over here like that. That is overblown. A lot of them people were already here. Those was our ancestors. They was already here. They had already set sail because they wanted to farm on this land, and they did. And whatever happened in slavery, what happened after slavery was just as bad, if not worse. So if you turn a blind eye to that whole sequence of events and the history of relations between the European immigrants that came over here and the black Americans who descended from people that was already here, and some of us are here because of the few slaves that they brought over here. Come on now. But they'll try to keep debating it though. So like I said, when you're dealing with a person that just want to debate and argue and debate all the time, don't try to change their mind. After you state your points thoroughly, be done with it. Ignore them. Go somewhere else. Change the subject. Stay away from whatever you got to do. But don't let because these debating people, they'll waste your time. They time thieves. They eat time. So just, state your case and just move on. And on that's all I got to say about this. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.